Hey guys, this is Sancore Tarot, and today we are going to be talking about meeting your future spouse. So we are going to get what is the energy that you'll be in when you guys meet, what's the energy they'll be in when you guys meet, and then, what's the energy of the overall meeting, how it goes. And also a little bit about like the context. But I don't think I'm going to get that specific because this is a general reading, and also a lot of things are probably meant to be hidden from you about the specifics of, meeting, just to make sure that, you're not overly anticipating anything. So these are your piles. This is pile 1. These are like coasters that I found in my parents' house. This is pile 2. This is pile 3. Oops. I'm going to move these soon anyway. And this is pile 4. Alright, so you guys can take your time picking the piles. So what I would recommend doing is probably maybe, meditating on the energy, on your energy, and the energy of your future spouse when you guys meet each other. Also, keep in mind, like, energies could change. So, first of all, the reading may not pan out that way for you if your energy changes. But also, that could just mean, you could come back to this reading and choose another pile, because then if your energy is different, it could be now the energy of a different pile. So, pick what resonates. You could have messages in more than one pile, but meditate on your energy, and then meditate on the energy of the meeting, and then meditate on the energy of the piles and see what matches. So I'm going to get started with pile 1. Here we go. I'll put it right there. This coaster. Alright, so first what we are going to do is we will get some messages about your energy when you guys meet each other. So this pile is going to be your energy. And I mean, of course you could switch it up. It's not like I'm focusing on one or the other in this pile, so it could be that, the roles are reversed. Especially if it's something like, 2 of the piles are like a couple or something, or like a pair of future spouses. So yeah, just, of course, take what resonates. This is just a general tarot reading, so. And tarot in general, it's meant to guide you where you're meant to be guided. It's not meant to just give you whatever you want, which is, maybe you want to know the exact truth, but some things have to be hidden or maybe a little altered for you, or, altered as in, maybe your guys have to kind of like lie to you a bit about what's going to happen, or lead you astray in some way. Maybe some of you guys feel like that's happened to you before with your spirit team, and so you could resonate with that. Yeah, try not to like be upset about it. I feel like you're probably not upset about it because you probably find out after you're out of any negative energy. I feel like it's probably like part of you getting over these people is probably you realizing like the story you very much believed about them was not true, or turned out to not be true. So maybe you could be in like almost that sort of energy when you guys meet, or it could be what energy you're in right now. We'll see. So let's see. What energy is pile 1 in when they meet their first, I was going to say their first spouse, their future spouse for the first time. 8 of Wands. Okay, let's continue. I was going to say, so that's fire energy with the wands, but like the speed of it does really make me think of air energy. And these cards just fell out. Knight of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Okay. I'm going to see if anything else wants to come out for your energy. Ooh, okay. Yeah. So I feel like you were honestly probably in that energy that I was just talking about, of just sort of being a little too rash, maybe. Or maybe not even rash, but very willing. Maybe it is rash in some way. Just you... Hold on. So the energy I was channeling before when I was mixing your cards was like sort of a feeling of being led astray by your spirit guides. A feeling of, yeah, like sort of getting signs and synchronicities or something like that, that you're meant to be with someone, or that someone's supposed to be in your life or something, and so you would just sort of go all in, and I think that you wouldn't really know these people maybe very well, or there'd be some element of rashness to it. And yeah, I did say, you know, it's interesting because I mentioned from this card that I was feeling air energy, and then you have 2 other swords, so 2 other airs, so definitely could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But you also have Knight of Cups, which honestly, Knight of Cups, this is giving me sort of, it is giving me, I'd say, Gemini or Libra energy from this. But yeah, so I think that it was something like you were given maybe some green flags about a person. Maybe not even objective green flags, but like potential green flags, you know? And by this I mean maybe someone was like, you overheard someone being kind to someone or someone being funny, and so maybe that to you was very like, I don't know, it could have been like you almost felt like, finally, like I found you, like it's about time. And but in a rash way, you know, like you don't know these people really, like that's the energy I'm getting. It's more like secondary, indirect. It feels like you don't really know these people, like, and even if it is you having the conversation with them, I could definitely see it for a lot of people being, you see other, like a lot of times it's like you go out into the world, you see people interacting, being cool, and then you maybe like you imagine a fake scenario in your head or something about like a fake future with you guys, or like a potential fantasy future with you guys, and then it just ends up like never being true, of course, because it's just like you never actually take tangible steps, or no. Okay, so for a lot of you, I am getting that it is like, it could definitely be that for some people, it could be that this is really all in your head, but for a lot of people, I think, wait, okay, actually, so hold on, put a pin in that. I'm gonna pull some more cards, see if anything else comes out, because I'm saying, so in the beginning, it was, if, you know, when I was channeling the energy, it more so felt like you were putting an effort to make relationships happen with people who maybe gave you like a breadcrumb of effort in the beginning, and then you were like, oh, that's it, you're the one, perfect, I'm gonna go with you. But I'm feeling like also it could be just you go out and you imagine and fantasize about people, and but now you have King of Cups, so like, I don't know, take what resonates. For some of you, it could be more like more of an energy of you fantasizing about having relationships with people, but you never actually like, you never do the work to actually have a relationship with anyone, or like actually ground anything. It's like could be a little bit of dreamy fantasy energy instead of like groundedly trying to make relationships happen with people who don't deserve it. I feel like it's you just sort of going out, making very quick first impressions of people and fantasizing about something, and then like maybe just like really not even ever talking to that person again. But like, see, there is a lot of, it's weird. So there's a lot of air, so it makes me feel like you're like it is sort of all in your head, but there's also, I don't know, the fact that it's swords makes me feel like there is some action associated with it. So yeah, take what resonates. I mean, King of Cups and the Fool, I definitely say those are more active energies. And it could be both, you know, maybe just in general, maybe you do that just with like romantic relationships. Like maybe you only strictly fantasize about romantic relationships, and maybe, you know, friendships, it's more of the action energy where maybe it's like you get introduced to someone and they're very funny and you're like, oh, we'll be great friends. And so you immediately jump in with them and are like, yep, we're going to be great friends. And then maybe you like probably regret it later on, or you learn some harsh lessons about them later on. But you have Two of Wands, and then you have the Five of Swords. Interesting. So yeah, I mean, I'm getting a similar energy of the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords. I feel like it's sort of, yeah, it's mirrored. So it's you, sorry, when I get out of this energy, like when I start to channel, it's very easy for me to continue channeling and just like sort of ramble on about it. But as soon as I pause, it's like almost a little hard for me to get back into the mindset of that energy. But yeah, there's some energy of like rashness, and maybe it's that you're freshly coming out of this energy when you meet your future spouse for the first time. I forgot. I was gonna put a timer on, but I forgot. Okay, let's see, how long has it been? Okay, I'm gonna put one on. No, during the next part. Okay, but anyway, so yeah, basically I am getting a similar energy from these. I think you're gonna be fresh out of this energy when you meet your future spouse. Maybe not like super fresh, but I think there definitely was like probably some sort of connection in your life. I could pull some cards about the connection, but I don't know. The thing is, I never know. I don't know, like I could dive really into it, like I could ask about the connection in your life and what's going on with that. But I don't want to dwell too much on that energy. But there could be some, fine, I'll pull cards on it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to pull some of these cards on it. So what is this connection life that they're going to be fresh out of? There's going to be some sort of sad energy. And I mean, I think that your energy is pretty cohesive, so I don't think there's like a big difference between like your love, career, friendship, family life, stuff like that, like self-care and everything. I think when like one is bad, probably they're all bad. Or conversely, maybe like when you're able to find a nice balance between all of it, it's like it's very important to you, and it helps you thrive in other areas. When you're able to find, balance in a few, it helps other things fall into place. So yeah, but I don't know if this is, this is career or something. I mean, I'm getting more so like the relationship aspects, because there's Knight of Cups, King of Cups, and it says Evil Queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. Yeah. So I think that there is, oh my gosh, so it could be family member or just like a very close friendship, probably. I think that there's some sort of negativity. definitely associated with it. Negativity in a connection. Like, I think that you probably went through something. I think it was probably they were manipulative towards you, I'm getting. Definitely Evil Queen, what this is reminiscent of is, to me, like, Snow White's, her evil stepmother giving her a poisonous apple to try and kill her. And that's obviously, yeah, evil stepmother, right? Well, the evil witch, who would theoretically be her stepmother, I think, because it was, or stepmother-in-law, if she would have been, but I think it was the evil, well, it was the queen, yeah, it was the evil queen, but I think that was, like, the stepmother of the, prince that would come, like, fall in love with her. So, yeah, I think that it is probably a very close relationship to you like that maybe you definitely put them up on a pedestal, or you didn't. And it could be someone that you were, like, very quickly became friends with. I think that it's someone who's your relationship with them. I think that it did probably progress pretty quickly, whatever it was. So maybe it really is just a friendship, but, take what resonates. Maybe it's a family member. It could be something like a step family member, or a family member in-law. It could be something like that. And I think maybe it could have, this is such a weird random message, of course, take what resonates. Yeah, it could be something like you quickly acquired a step family member, or an in-law or something, someone in-law, but, and you, maybe you thought you quickly formed a good relationship with them, and then you sort of had to immediately realize you needed boundaries, and you had to sort of take a step back and reassess the relationship. And I don't know, it's a weird, that could just be for some of you, but yeah, family, friendship, some sort of person that you made I'm feeling like it's a quick first impression. I'm feeling like it's not going to be someone you knew all your life. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that, but it could be. But take what resonates. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. I want to keep these cards. Sorry, because I do want to sort of contrast them with your future spouses. I think I do. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, but so now we're going to get with your future spouse's energy. Okay, let's see. Pile 1's future spouse's energy. Yeah, because I mean, I want to definitely... It's not going to all be in the frame. Sorry. Oh, okay. Whatever. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay. So what is pile 1's future spouse's energy going to be when they meet each other for the first time? So yeah, you're going to be sort of out of this energy for a little bit. You are going to be definitely, like, ready and looking for new connections. I think that this connection, it could have been a, romantic relationship, but even if it wasn't, I'm getting that it probably was too exhausting for you to like, really want a romantic relationship. Or, so yeah, take what resonates. It could be that it could be that the ending of this relationship just sort of put you off of forming any sort of new connection for a while, including romantic. Or it could have been that this relationship was, I think, itself, like, a little all-consuming potentially, or when you guys were together. Or it could have just been that, you felt fulfilled and you didn't feel like you needed romance in your life, so you weren't actively seeking anything. And just because you had some lessons to learn with this person, I think that also Naturally, you just like weren't given any romantic interest at the time. Maybe you just had like sort of like flings with people that weren't serious. You didn't want them to be serious. Yeah. So let's see. But what's your future spouse's energy? Oh, sad. So they may. I mean, we'll get the rest of the cards, but I was gonna say they may be more so. More so like recently in this energy. See, yeah, they could be. And I'm just saying that because like you're sort of, so I'm getting similar messages of like recently feeling this way, feeling left out in the cold. Oh, but then look what popped out. Nice. So this is confusing because this is your pile and then this is your future spouse. But anyway, so I was getting like you're definitely like now in this energy. Like I feel like you very much like you start out in this energy and you end in this energy. So I think it's like you were sort of rash towards like making connections in the past. That's probably a lesson you had to learn. I think there was probably one recent relationship that I mentioned that could have been with a family or friend or romantic connection, but some sort of relationship in your life that had recently-ish ended that left you a little bit disillusioned with wanting to have like good first impressions of people. But I think that you are still, I think that you probably did learn some lessons, but I think that you're very much back and ready to, look out and find and go on an adventure with a new person. I think that this connection did sort of put you off of relationships or connections for a little bit. And that's the energy that you're in, and I'm getting sort of a similar thing for this person. I think that they've also been off of relationships, but like, I mean, this is a little bit even more intense than your energy because it feels like, okay, I'm getting the song Tub Thumpin'. I feel like I've channeled it before, but I don't know if it was in a reading that actually recorded or not. But, so this is very much like I get knocked down, but I get up again. Nothing's going to bring me down or something like that. And so it is an energy of like, I will shoot my arrow and try really hard, and I will go after connections, and maybe that leads to me, romanticizing someone or having on rose-colored glasses, and maybe it'll disappoint me, but, I'll learn my lessons. I'll, kind of learn just the rules of discernment. Maybe I don't even, obviously I don't think that your emotions or the amount of passion, emotional, romantic side of you, I don't think that you can just sort of train that away. But I think that what you can do is you can sort of learn the red flags, and you can learn to notice when you are acting or, being a little too rash. And maybe it's something of like you let yourself sit in fantasies, but you learn now to not actually take the fantasies to be true. And I think in the past what you did is you really did think the fantasies were true, and that's what kind of made it sting even more. I think in the past it was an energy of like I'm just dreaming about this. It couldn't ever be real. But I think that like deep in your heart you were like, oh, maybe it really is. But I think that now you kind of learned your lesson of like, there are times when I'm right, but there are times when I am just in fantasy land. And being in fantasy land feels really good, but I need to take myself out of that sometimes. Or I need to recognize when I'm in that state, and I need to not act rashly out of it. And I think that this person is so you have a very level energy about you where you're able to sort of learn those lessons. I think that this person was more so, they were in a period of solitude because I think that they probably did also get left out in the cold. I think that it was more of sort of like a consistent, steady energy of theirs. Hold on. We'll keep getting cards. But like for you, I'm getting that it was, you act very rashly and sort of building up other people. I think for them, it's not really, like, I feel like they are, they build, and they notice things. You know, you have 2 8s in a row. 8 8 could be synchronicity for you. And I mean, your first card was an 8 too. So 8 8 8 could be a synchronicity for you to confirm, you know, that something's correct or that this person is coming soon or something. Ace of Swords. Yeah, so maybe, I mean, honestly, I'm getting that they do have a similar... Hold on, I'm gonna keep getting the cards because this is, like, I feel like what they have right here in this top pile is sort of with you guys, the energy that you guys have in your entire pile. So I think I don't know, like, I feel like it's, like, your energy, honestly, to me is a little contradictory. I'm getting both very long and very short. I'm getting very, like, fiery and quick, but very, like, consistent and steady. So it is a little, it's very interesting. So hold on, I'm going to keep getting your cards for pile 2. Wow. Pan, which is, that's the devil. So the devil is Capricorn, isn't it? I believe it is. The devil is Capricorn. So they could be, I mean, there are these 2 pentacles and then these 2 cups right after them. So that's earth and water, and Capricorn is pretty earthy. I mean, well, Capricorn is an earth element, but I think Capricorn is pretty I guess pretty watery to me, pretty emotional. I feel like the death card, specifically Pan, is a pretty emotional card. The 5 of Pentacles. So wow, that's interesting. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. So wow, so I was gonna say, let's see. Alright, so hold on, let me continue. So 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. Let's see what else wants to come out. So I mean, it could be, yeah, so there was an element. Okay, so let's just say, I think there was probably more of a long-term relationship in their life. I think that that's probably what happened. Take what resonates. It could be, I just feel like you guys are a little bit inverses of each other. So I think that, whereas with your relationship, I feel like it was something that had a really, well, it had a quick beginning. Whoops. It had a quick beginning, your relationship, that kind of disappointed you, whereas I feel like they also recently got burned, but I think that it was more so of like they've got burned just like how they've gotten burned in the past. So Ace of Swords, the Devil, 5 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Swords. So Ace of Swords and the 2 of Swords, sandwiching it. So yeah, you guys do have very similar energy, but again, there are like definite differences. Okay, so let's rein it in. So the energy that they're coming to, like this meeting with you, the energy they have. Sorry, it's hard for me to get out my words, and I think it's interesting. I think that they're probably the same way. I'm getting the vibe with the Ace of Swords and the 2 of Swords like that. I'm getting the vibe that they have a lot of thoughts in their head. They have difficult time translating that to like words and actions. I feel like when they do, it doesn't really work out well for them. I think that probably specifically meeting you could be a little intense for them, a little overwhelming in a way. And so it could trigger them just not being able to get out their words. But so they have some air. They have air, water, and earth. So let's see, earth. They have Capricorn here with death. And honestly, the 5 of Pentacles gives me death vibes as well. So strong Capricorn energy on their end. I'm feeling also some Virgo. And some Taurus. So those are, I mean, yeah, with all the Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So they've been burnt, And I think that it was someone that was probably in their life long term. And the thing is, your person could have also been in your life long term. I don't want to say that yours couldn't have been, but what I'm saying is I think you formed your impression of this person very quickly. And maybe your relationship, you did come together very quickly. But that could just be for some of you. But regardless, I feel like for all of you, probably, you formed an impression very quickly, and this person ultimately let you down. Oh, wow. They ultimately let you down in a very disappointing way. Like, I feel like it could have been a very sort of directly emotionally fragile way. This is sort of something that came to me initially, you know, like something like, you met this person, you thought they were a really great person, and then you tell them you're gay and they're homophobic. That's just something. And so that just very quickly knocks them off of a pedestal. But for your future spouse's energy, I'm feeling like it's really someone that they built a solid foundation with over a long period of time, someone that they really got to know, someone that they thought they were building with, and building a solid foundation with. But it ultimately, yeah, it let them down. It let them down. And so I'm feeling like this Ten of Cups, honestly, I feel like that's how, I'm getting almost energy, that's how they feel after, you know, after you guys meet. You know, the Two of Swords, I'm feeling like, yeah, this Two of Swords, like what's, after they were, you know, left out in the cold, after creating, you know, this solid sort of foundation for themselves, they were left out in the cold, and they had to experience the death of this relationship to sort of put themselves in a position to understand there's going to be a silver lining that they probably don't see, but you know, I think this could have been directed by them. It could have been them cutting off someone or a toxic relationship, and yeah, I think that's what it is. Or I think of, like, in your situation, it was almost out of your control. It's like this person really aggressively showed to you that they were someone completely different. Like, they probably took an action or said something horrible to you, or about someone else. Or you just heard that they said something horrible. But with this person, I think it's more so like, over time, like they thought that they got to know this person, but then there was also a similar sort of energy of steady de-romanticization, you know? It was like, or maybe not even like a long period, but, you know, it could have been just this person saw red flags and just saw too many red flags, and eventually they had to make the decision for themselves to cut this person off. Okay, and so I think that it was, what I'm getting is it could have been a little bit maybe more in their distant past, but it's still affecting them. Like, it's still affecting their trust issues and everything. Okay, but so now we're going to get a little bit about, well, let's get some energy about the meeting. Yeah, let's get some energy about the meeting, actually. So, you know, let's see. I'm trying to think if I want to do tarot cards or only oracle cards for the energy of the meeting. Oops, my oracle cards just fell. Hold on. I need to blow my nose. Okay, I blew my nose. But, let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna get oracle cards. So the energy of the meeting. The energy of the meeting, and I'm gonna try to get context. I may pull tarot cards on the context of the meeting. So let's see, the energy of pile 1 meeting their future spouse. I feel like you both are very wary of making quick first impressions now. Because I think for you, it's making quick first impressions. I think for them, it's making first impressions in general. So I think, like, with you, it could be, like, I need to, like, have a solid friendship with this person. For them, I feel like it could be more, like, not to laugh or chuckle, but it could be more of, like, trust issues. So it could be something like they need, like, even when you guys are friends, they're like, just a little like wary of you, you know, or just a little bit wary of completely trusting you. Forgive, Red, forgive. That's the energy of your relationship. Wow, yes. So Red, forgive. Let's see what else. Oh my gosh, I mean, it's just reminding me so much of this one. So yeah, I think that you're both gonna have to, yeah, it's Red, forgive, because you're both gonna have to forgive. And you know, it's reminding me also of the death card that it's on top of. So like, you're both gonna have to sort of learn to trust people and also trust your instincts, you know. Like, I think that it's very much, you guys are going to mirror the sort of how much you guys question the other. You're gonna mirror sort of those like trust, sort of like the physical trust issues, but you're also gonna like, you're gonna mirror having like strong actual intuition, I think, about this connection. So you are gonna have like, yeah, you're gonna have strong intuition about this connection, but I think that you're both going to mirror doubting that and doubting, yeah, the impressions that you make of each other, because I think that there are people, like, you're not going to have any real reason to doubt these other people or each other. Both of you are going to, like, that'll be mirrored. You guys are both going to show each other reasons, like tangible reasons, why you guys deserve to be in a relationship with the other, and why you guys are loyal, and examples of how you're loyal. And so I think that this person could be a little bit more, I think that they would be more of physically showing you how much you can trust them, whereas like I feel like they could do things for you, or it could be an energy of like you saying, oh man, I'm going through a hard time right now, and they feel the need to like physically come show up and like comfort you. But I'm feeling like for you, it's more so like you provide them with probably emotional support, and like the ability and comfortability to be open about emotional things and have like a safe space. For them, I feel like they very much do things for you, to show you, I feel like you just sort of like show them. I mean, it's also you do things for them, but like you help them emote in a lot of ways. So, but so the energy of the meeting. So think first before you judge. Yes. So I think that, yeah, I mean, that's going to be your energy. You're going to have that, you're going to have that energy of like being a little apprehensive about this person, but ultimately you're going to get to know them. And what I'm getting is like, maybe it could be, yeah, that you guys are friends first, or just like you date for a little bit. So it could be that, honestly, I'm not getting that this person, like, okay, I think that we'll get more about the context later, but it's getting a little confusing for me. For me, I think it could be at like a real physical place, and it could be, okay, it could be social in nature, but also it could, like, you could be out somewhere, but I'm getting more so the vibe that, yeah, you could be on your way to going to someone's home, or like a friend's house, you could be, and maybe you're walking with your friends, or maybe you're walking with your friends to go to your house, or maybe you're walking with your friends to go somewhere, or you're just traveling by car with them, or, by train or something. Or maybe you're going out with them, but there is some sort of like connection of, potentially take what resonates, but potentially like movement, and also but like trying to go to a place like quickly. So I don't think it's just like, you know, you're out for a run or you're just walking around. But I also don't think that you're just like sitting at a place. And I think it does have to do with home too, because both these people are in home. She's in a bathtub, which is like even more like kind of strictly at home. But so it could be that this is like, maybe this is a mutual friend you're meeting potentially. Maybe you're going to someone's house to meet a friend. It could be like, maybe you're going to like a park to meet a friend. Maybe you're walking with a friend and you meet someone like in the street as you're walking that is a mutual friend of the friend you're walking with or someone you're with, and so you just strike up a conversation with them. Could be an energy like that, but regardless, I think you guys, you either start out like, I don't know, it's either friendship or just a very sort of like, it's either friendship where you guys both are sort of very aware that you have some sort of like romantic potential connection with the other person, but or it's like actually you guys go out on dates, but I think that it takes you probably a couple dates and to realize you can trust this person, or it takes you a couple dates to like feel confident in discerning that you can trust this person. Whereas I feel like with this person, confidence, it comes with time and practice. With this person, the confidence and their ability to trust their intuition does come with time and practice. And so they are going to, so it is this energy of, it's this energy of like, think first before you judge, but also think first before you judge yourself to be wrong, you know? So I think that they could, because of this past, disappointment with someone in their life, some long-term connection in their life that disappointed them. And it could have definitely also been like, a career type thing. The timer did go off when I said that, so it could have been a career type thing for your future spouse. Oops. But I'm getting that whatever it was, it very much disappointed them, and it left them just sort of apprehensive. Even if it was a career type thing, I think that the people associated with the career type thing, or maybe like their family members, were very like, maybe their family members were very supportive and their coworkers were amazing when they were doing it. But then when they realized it wasn't good for them and they quit or left, like everyone turned against them, and your future spouse was like, oh my gosh, what? And so it has something to do with career, but also like definitely some sort of like actual physical connections with people in their life, because it affected their trust with other people. But so what I'm getting, think first before you judge. Yeah, so they're gonna have to, like, they do have strong intuition, I feel, and so they're gonna have to, weirdly enough, I'm getting almost like high priestess vibes from them. They could be, I feel like, they could be very watery. They could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I think that they have strong intuition. So I feel like immediately off the bat, they like you, they get good vibes from you, but then they're doubtful of that, and then they get to know you, you continue to be wonderful, and they continue to doubt it, and maybe it's almost like they doubt it even more and more, because they're like, oh my gosh, there's like nothing that I hate about this person, that's so unrealistic, and so, yeah. But, the energy of your meeting, so I think that, there is some energy of you guys meeting, connected with people, and just sort of like the people facilitate you guys like introducing each other, and they like sort of facilitate the relationship. So I don't think, and I don't think it would be something like a dating app where it's just two independent parties, but it could be something like a dating app where maybe your friend, for example, is like scrolling on your dating app for you, and they find the person, and maybe it's like, or maybe it's, your friend has a mutual friend that's on a dating app, and so you're scrolling on a dating app, and someone that your friend you're with is like, oh my gosh, I know that person, and so you decide to try it out. But I feel like it could be, yeah, I feel like it could be you initiating it if there's something to initiate. But again, I feel like it's more so a third party is initiating it. But I think that you guys both kind of intuitively like each other right off the bat, but I think that you guys are also both a little bit wary of trusting that. And so I think that you specifically, you're honestly, I'm getting more of the optimist, I think. Take what resonates, but I think you'd be more of the optimist. So I think that you'd be a little bit like, because you're able to live in your fantasy and recognize it's a fantasy, but still like live and be empowered by it. So you know that your fantasy life like raises your elevation and it makes you happy, like it raises your frequency. Sorry, that's what I mean. But and it makes you happy, and so you're like, it's definitely good for me to not control that or to not try to stop it. But I also need to realize where it hinders me sometimes. So I need to not act rashly out of fantasy. And so I think that you're able to sort of see this person and be excited by them and be restrained and controlled in that, but also tell yourself like, this is something I want to explore and want to try to explore. Whereas with your future spouse, I feel like they see you, they get good vibes from you, but they're like, yeah, I don't trust this. I think that they're almost a little bit, I'm getting a little bit of like, they're not too receptive to like romantic things at the moment. I think that they're just a little similar to you, a little exhausted from relationships, but I think that they're still kind of in this energy where I feel like, your last card that was pulled was, Five of Swords. What? I thought it was, it was Two of Wands and then Five of Swords. Okay, yeah, no. The last card that I pulled for you was Two of Swords or Two of Wands. I feel like their last card was the Two of Swords. So interesting, both twos, but theirs is Two of Swords, yours is Two of Wands. So you're very much like in this energy of looking for something new, looking for companionship. You're ready for it, and they're ready for it, but they're just like, they don't think that they're ready for it. They think that like there's just more to be done, and they just sort of, I feel like they almost sort of assume that it's just like not really in the cards for them right now. All right. You know what? Okay, so let's see. All right, yeah. I'm gonna say I'm gonna leave it at there. Leave it at there. I'm gonna leave it at that. I was gonna, pull some cards for the context, but I feel like we already got some messages about the context. I think that the physical, actual like setting is probably going to change person to person, depending on who's watching this reading. But I feel like for the most part, yeah, it is going to be somewhere kind of active. Even the action of scrolling on social media, it's going to be like, it's not just going to be, yeah, there's going to have to be some sort of initiation, like an initiatory energy about it, by you. You open a dating app, you order pizza, and the person who delivers it knows someone, or that they know someone, or you just recognize them as being a mutual friend, something like that. But yeah, take what resonates, of course. That was nice, though. I mean, it was nice because it definitely was not like love at first sight, but I think that just, you probably know yourself. I feel like you know that you couldn't be someone who's like believes, or not, you don't believe in love at first sight, but I feel like you know that for yourself, you couldn't actually experience that just because you're a little apprehensive. And maybe there is some aspect of like, actually, you do have such a strong intuitive feeling that maybe, I don't know, like it could take you a little while to validate it. Like it could be like after you've been together or after you officially come into like being a couple, like 2 months after meeting each other, you're like, yeah, looking back on it, I did totally have this an intuitive feeling stronger than anyone I had before that you're the right person and the person I was going to end up with. So it's just definitely not something that you like, but guys both like just immediately knew right away. it could have been actually like with your person. They could have been actively like suppressing, like during the whole like month or so that you guys like date or get to know each other. It could be a month, could be longer than that. Take what resonates. I'm getting, for most people, probably 1 to 3 months. But, yeah, I feel like they probably are actively suppressing, like, this really strong psychic knowledge that you guys are meant to be together. Alright, but pile 1, that was your reading. And I mean, also, yeah, you guys were Ravenwood, so ravens are they have a very spiritual, psychic meaning for me. And to everyone, I think, because that's just sort of the symbolism behind them. But, yeah, very, like, ringing in death. And that's sort of the energy I get from you both. You guys are both going through intensely, like, or this relationship will be intensely transformative. But okay, I'm going to leave it at that. If you like this video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Hold on, I'm going to keep this for now. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what resonated. Tell me what you liked or what you want to see. I will only choose videos to do, though, that I resonate with at the time. So, you know, or that are in alignment with me. So, you know, if you make a recommendation and I don't go for it right now, you know, that's not anything against your recommendation. But okay, I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Hello, pile 2. If you chose this coaster, because it's a coaster, this is your pile. So let's see, it says semi-reserve since 1876, Sonoma County. So California could be important to you guys, maybe just the West Coast in general. Yeah, like Oregon, Washington, Vancouver, British Columbia, California, also Colorado. That could just be for some of you. Your future spouse could be from there. You could like to visit it. It could be where you guys meet, but you know, we're gonna just find out about that. So this is going to be your reading all about your future spouse. So first we are going to get some cards about your energy. So I'm going to cleanse the energy of the deck with some knocks. Alright, so what is the energy of pile 2 coming into this relationship? What is their energy like? Pile 2. What is the energy of you coming? Oh, the Queen of Cups just wanted to flip out. You know what? And I'm going to take it because it just perfectly flipped out on my little finger, on my little fingy. So I think that's perfect. I think you have such a nurturing vibe. I think that your future spouse is going to love that about you. I think that you're probably going to, they're going to imagine you as a great feminine figure in a potential child's life. And immediately, this Queen of Cups is really giving me Empress energy right now. And it does not always. So let's see, what else about pile 1? Ooh, very nice. So let's see. I hear a bird outside my window. Birds could be special messages for you guys. You guys could also have messages in pile 1 because pile 1 was a bird named coaster, Ravenwood. But so Queen of Cups, Hanged Man. So Queen of Cups is watery energy. The Hanged Man, oh my gosh, what is the Hanged Man? I honestly don't even know what the Hanged Man is. It could be one of the tarot cards that don't have an energy associated with it, but what I'm getting air energy. And then Judgment. Okay, so honestly, it could be water energy. It could be that your person has air energy, but I'm getting water energy from you too. Judgment, though, I forget what Judgment is. I forget what Judgment is too, man. Okay, Page of Pentacles, a little bit of Earth, but I'm honestly not getting too much Earth energy from you, but take what resonates, of course. So how you're going to be coming to this, I feel like you are going to be ready, man. You are going to be, like, you are excited for your future spouse. You are going to be, like, you're going to be ready to offer something, you know? You're going to be ready to pursue them. You're going to be ready to start something, to have a relationship. You're going to be in, like, a nurturing type of energy. You're both going to be able to, like, water the person and receive waters, you know? So you're going to be, like, you have very much your boundaries set in place. You have learned lessons. I'm just getting such a mature energy. Honestly, I'm getting a little bit of Leo energy too. Let's see. Interesting. Scorpio energy though also. And the Tower. The Tower, I don't think the Tower is associated with a zodiac sign. I'm not sure though, or astrological sign. But okay, Tower, yeah, you're gonna be, the energy that you're coming to this with is, I feel like it's more so like you're done with the Tower stuff, or like you're ready for a Tower moment. I feel like you're almost, oh my god, and I didn't notice these three cards were coming under here, so I'm not going to keep them, but I'm going to let them inform me of some stuff. So yeah, you know, you have Four of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Star. That is honestly so beautiful. So what I'm getting is you, honestly, maybe I just have to keep them. Yeah, you're ready. You know, you're absolutely ready. Yeah, because I was wondering, you know, because at first I was getting a little bit of reserved, sultry energy from you, but then, like, bam, with this Page of Pentacles, I was getting, like, Leo, you know, the sun type energy, and I was wondering where that was coming from, and I think it was coming from these cards that were, like, hiding underneath the table. And so, you know, you have the Six of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Star. And so this is Aquarius. This is Aquarius, which matches sort of the, I was getting a little bit of air energy, I guess. I think that's what I said. Yeah. Air, water, Scorpio, but, I feel like you have an idea of what you want. Yeah, that's it. You know what you want in a relationship and you're ready to get it. I feel like in the past, you just haven't met, people who were able, yeah. So this is like what I'm getting of your past energy. In the past, you didn't meet people who satisfied you, who are able to build with you the way that you wanted to. So let's see, I'll show you these. So you have the Tower, you have the Tower, the Nine of Swords, and then the Five of Pentacles. And I'm going to draw one more card from this deck. So I feel like, yeah, in the past it's just, I don't know, and I feel like it may have not even been that dramatic, you know, it may not have been that you had like a bunch of like relationships where you were super emotionally and, oh my god, suspended person again. That's incredible. You may not have, the suspended person is the Hanged Man, but you know, in the past I don't think it was really, you know, in the first pile, what I was getting is, you know, more intensely disappointed energies. You know, the connections that affected their lives were a little bit something that they were really invested in. For you, I'm getting it's more so like people just sort of continuously disappointed you. And so I think that you really didn't ever like expect much of people to begin with, because like you sort of just have a history of being just disappointed in the past and like being let down by people. Like you end up not being able to trust them, you see they're not actually loyal, stuff like that. And so I think that you sort of got like desensitized to connection, but I think that probably you're in the energy honestly of like reinvigorating yourself, I feel like, and I think that that's sort of why at first there was a little bit more of a reserved Scorpio also like air type energy, and then it turned to sort of like Leo outgoing, because I think that that's almost like your relationship potential is very sort of Leo-esque, but maybe sort of what you're learning to not dwell in so much is like the Scorpio side. So, but the Hanged Man twice, that's wonderful. So you're very much like, yeah. So before, I feel like you almost thought you were receptive to energies, but you actually weren't, because you didn't realize that you just sort of assumed people would let you down. And so you sort of had to become self-aware in that respect, and you had to dig yourself out of that hole. And so now you're very much more in that energy of being excited by the prospect of love and connections, and like seeing sort of like the beauty in life and the potential of everything. And so that's very nice. All right, and now I'm gonna get your persons. So yeah, you were, and that's why like I was so excited to begin with. Like, you are ready. You are ready. You know, you've learned the lessons. I feel like the things that people usually struggle with in relationships, things like boundaries, you know, codependency, stuff like that, I feel like you already know those lessons so well. But I think that the only problem is you genuinely like, well, honestly, I'm feeling like it's twofold. It's kind of you truly giving people a chance and not just sort of automatically assuming the worst, but I feel like also the people that have been on your path so far have actually truly just simply let you down, you know? Like, I feel like it's not to gaslight you at all. Like, I don't think that it's like you were the reason why your relationships undid themselves in the past. I think it was very much like the people that were on your path just simply were wrong. And I think, honestly, that, okay, I'm definitely getting twin flame from this pile. Take what resonates though, but I think that could be, you know, why, yeah, you're so ready now. You learned those important relationship lessons in the past through these disappointing relationships, you know, like you gradually over trial and error through relationships, you learned that loyalty is very important. You learned how to, you trust your intuition to know when someone's going to be loyal or not, to learn the red flags. And so I feel like, you know, and that was almost like on purpose, like you were meant to learn those lessons so that you could like be completely healed for the most part when it comes into like being in a relationship with this person, with your future spouse. And so what I think is that I think that maybe the only difficulty is going to be, yeah, and you like, I mean, it could just be a little bit uncomfortable because, yeah, you've never had to like actively trust anyone before, because I feel like people have, or like you would start trusting people, but then because over time you learn discernment so well, you just very quickly were able to like eliminate people as options, which is like, it is a sad energy. It's very, and that's why you're so ready for this person also, because it's just, it's pretty isolating, you know? I feel like the people around you honestly are not as self-aware and willing to learn hard lessons as you are. So now we're getting cards about your future spouse's energy, what they come to. So the Emperor, they have strong energy. They can tell that you have strong energy too. And so, they're going to love that about you, but they're also going to see that you're a little bit more, that you have more underneath your surface. Let's see, 5 of Swords. King of Pentacles, oh my gosh, so that's so interesting. King of Pentacles and the Emperor give me such similar energies. I'm definitely getting a more, I mean, regardless of gender, more feminine vibe from you, more masculine vibe from your future spouse, but also I think that you definitely do have a strong masculine side as well. And the Hermit, oh my gosh, okay, so the Emperor is Aries, so I'm definitely getting strong fire energy from them, but King of Pentacles, that's Earth. I forget what King of Pentacles is, but Earth is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I think that it may be Taurus that's King of Pentacles. Honestly, I am getting pretty Taurus energy. But then this is Hermit Virgo. It's definitely strong earth energy, but also fiery energy. So your future spouse is coming to this also extremely ready. I think that they also had those lessons similar to you of having this sort of mentality, being in relationships, thinking that they picked up the right sword and then figuring out and realizing that it was not the right sword. And I mean, it's like hard to even know like what the right sword is, because look, they all look the same. So I think that it's a very similar sort of energy to you, where just simply the people who were, and I got a ring or a bing or like a beep on my, or ding or something on my laptop. Oh my god, what am I saying? But there was a little bell that went off on my laptop. I don't know if you heard that when I said that, so I think that most certainly they had a similar energy to you, where I don't think that they like actively, I mean, maybe it was themselves, they actively had like their own sort of relationship problems to work out. Like I feel like for you, it was more so you learned through observation and experience and trial and error what good relationships should be, or should be like. Through them, I feel like it more so they could have potentially just have some sort of like childhood rooted, like deeply subconscious relationship problems, that, and then they just sort of naturally were given people in life to encounter that would sort of like elicit and enlighten and highlight these problems for them. And so they were also in a similar way sort of able to close out cycles very quickly, just like you. And so they come in, they're in this controlling energy, they pick up the sword, they think they're right, they find out they're not, but then they're back in this energy. And I think that they probably did have to learn to slow down a little bit, but I think that that's probably where they're going to be when they meet you for the first time. I think that they probably, they're going to be Page of Wands, so like a walking away sort of energy, like into the unknown, but into something unknown and like that you truly believe is going to be better. So I think that they are going to be, they would have learned these lessons, and they also learned to, they learned that they don't have to always automatically get back up and get back out there. They learned that they can slow down a little bit. And so maybe they also learned a little bit to focus on themselves. I think that before it could have been, I think it could be either friendship or romantic relationship, just some sort of close relationships in their life. It was very much like you lose one friend, you go out and find another, or you lose a partner, you go out and find another. And I think that now they're sort of learning that maybe some of the problems, could also be healed on their own, or have to be healed on their own, because I do think it is some sort of, maybe some sort of relationship issues that they have themselves. And so I think that it's, maybe not anything extreme, but things that like the people that they were given in life very much helped them close out those cycles and learn those things about themselves. Six of Cups though, like the energy that they're coming is like they're also so ready, and they recognize you, and I think that they have been in like a little bit of solitude, like they've been focusing on themselves and their own passions for a little bit, but so like they're going to be so excited when they see you, because I think it's going to be like oh, finally, like it's the perfect time, the perfect person, the perfect scenario. Because I think that before they did have to like control themselves in some way. Like, because I think that they did really have like this get back up, get back out there energy, and they did have to learn to slow down and focus on themselves, do some self-care, recognize like their own flaws and everything. And so I think like they were doing that, and the more they very much, I think they had an energy of like taking charge and doing things for themselves and putting themselves out there. But I think that the lesson they had to learn was to sort of like let go. I'm honestly getting such Hanged Man energy from them, but you took up both the Hanged Man cards, and I think that that's actually why it didn't come out. But anyway, you guys you do have similar energy in that respect, both embodying the Hanged Man energy when you guys meet. But like you're just or they, so they came out of this energy, and I think that they're going to be in a solitude energy. They're not going to be like trying to meet new people, put themselves out there actively. They're trying to sort of let the universe give them what's meant to be for them. And so I think when they meet you, they're going to very, very quickly feel like this is the universe giving them the green light to get out of this hermit energy and to sort of embody a page of wands where you're able to leave the past in the past and go like directly towards the future with a clean slate, but like also with sort of very childlike. I mean, this is the Six of Cups, which is a soulmate childhood card, and I was getting twin flame earlier. So I mean, I think that you guys probably do recognize each other very quickly, like just as in before even like probably verbally speaking to each other, you recognize each other. But I think that they are going to very excitedly pursue you. And that's probably why you have the two hanged mans, because I think that they very much pursue you. You're going to be in this sort of solitude, hanging their energy, and they're going to come up to you because they are naturally a go-getter, action-oriented person. And so, but I mean, basically what their lesson was is they had to learn like how to restrain themselves, how to, yeah, sit with their own energy. And also, I feel like there was almost maybe some sort of like desperate aspect to them where they're like, oh, I'm never gonna meet, like it was literally maybe someone made like the slightest little bit of a joke, and this person was like, I gotta go for it, you know, like I'm not gonna meet anyone that's, you know, this much of a comedian ever again. There was definitely some sort of lack mindset of them where I feel like you did not have that lack mindset, or not as much. But yeah, take what resonates. So next we are going to get, and I just saw 111 on the timer, so that could be a angel number for you. But yeah, so now we're gonna get some about the energy of your connection. So hold on, I'm gonna actually check to make sure that none of these cards are under the table. Good. Oh, I was wrong. A bunch of them were. Good. Good. Yeah, I felt like a solid chunk of the deck was missing, and that would explain it. Alright. Yeah, I feel like you guys probably do recognize each other very quickly. Let's see some energy about the energy of pile 2 meeting pile 2's spouse for the first time, meeting their spouse for the first time. Ooh. Yeah, so we know that they're going to, I mean, regardless of like exactly what it is, they're going to be the one like sort of actively pursuing you. Like they're probably going to be the one who says, let's go out on a date. And I think it probably will be a date at first. I'm getting less so friendship vibes. Expectations: don't seek anyone's approval. Okay. So that's outdoors, so you guys could be outdoors. You guys could just both be into nature and doing something like similar to that. I am getting a little bit of like a coincidental, like just living in the outside world energy, you know? Like I think it would not be something like you guys have a mutual friend or you guys go through work, but we could always take what resonates. I mean, it could still be like something like mutual friend or work, but I feel like it's something you're outside. Storm, yeah, this is outside too. Every hurricane comes to an end. It could be summertime, it could be fall. It could be on the cusp also of like summer and fall, or just in general the cusp of when the seasons are changing. There could also just be there's like a little energy of like very important dates or very important moments in your guys' relationship probably will occur outside. You guys could like both sort of be into maybe like, you know, nature. Maybe you guys both really like going on hikes or something. Let's see. Man, just so many cards keep wanting to fall out all at once. And you know what? Sure, I'm gonna take it. Oh my god, outside once again, voyage. So here. Voyage. 44, 34. Thorns, weave together the crowns you deserve. So this is inside, but it's like with, this is inside, but it's with roses. And so it very much has like an outside feeling to it. So, I mean, it could be something like that, you know, you guys could be like a porch or something, or maybe you guys are out at a restaurant, like on a porch, or like at a bar outside. Universe, we're all just stardust. Wow, this is beautiful. I'm drawn to the moon. It could be on a full moon or a waxing gibbous moon. Definitely has like manifestation vibes to it. Yeah, because the moon in this card too, oh, and the moon in this, wow, the synchronicities it's beautiful. Yeah, definitely. These are crescent moons though, so take what resonates. It could be something like on the crescent moon, like track your relationship definitely when it happens. Like it could be something like your relationship sort of progresses as the moon progresses. Maybe you guys meet on the crescent moon, and then it waxes, and by the time it waxes fully into a full moon, you guys are like out on a date, or maybe you guys like have officially had your first kiss or something. Could be something like that. But so the energy of you guys meeting, yeah, probably outside. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a trip or something. So I am sort of getting, I don't know, it could be with people, but I don't know, I'm getting it could really be just you solo energy, and it could be you're on your way to be meeting someone, but there is a lot of solo energy here for sure. And then Gaia, which is like Mother Nature, like outside, guardian angel, yeah, so I definitely feel like there's like a strong fated aspect of this relationship. Let's see what else. I think that probably, yeah, Gaia is outside too. And then the beloved. Yeah, so I think that you guys are really going to. Okay, let's see. I'm getting, hold on, let's pull two more cards. This one just wanted to fly right out. Surrender, which very much looks like it's mirroring the guardian angel card. So surrender. Yeah, I feel like you guys are both going to be in that surrendering energy. And so you guys are very much going to just be so ready and so willing to let this relationship flourish, which is what's going to be so beautiful. Oh, sacred sensuality, or the lovers. That's what it is. Incredible. Amazing. Oh, wonderful. Totally could be twin flames, you guys. Hold on. But anyway, what I'm getting, you could be out. You could be, you know, going on a walk with yourself or just by yourself. But I feel like you are, or you could just be like sitting outside admiring nature. I think that you odds are outside in some, like physically outside in some environment. It could be inside a restaurant, but I'm not getting that vibe. I think that it's more so you're out and about, and maybe you're sitting down, or the other person is like passing through. The timer did go off when I just said that, so definitely that could be the situation for some of you guys, or you know, vice versa. Maybe they're sitting down, you're passing through. There's something about instant sort of recognition, maybe some sort of, I could totally see this person making up some sort of excuse to come and talk to you. Maybe they ask you for a lighter, for a pen, or if you know what time it is, or when the bus is coming, etc., etc. Or they just like come up and say that they really, you know, like your shoes and they haven't seen you around, you know, so, you know, what are you doing, blah, blah, blah. Like, I think it is sort of they pursue you, but I mean, you could definitely pursue them, take what resonates. I think that you look very ethereal to them. And so they got very excited. I think that they probably quickly asked you, you know, maybe do you want to get drinks or something, or maybe do you want to meet up or hang out. I think that it was pretty quickly established that it was romantic. I think that probably they have maybe a little bit, maybe either more experience in the romantic, intimate department, or maybe they just aren't as timid about it as you. I feel like you are a little bit more timid, a little more reserved about it. And so I feel like they sort of like pursue you. I think that it makes you feel sort of like good and nice and comfortable, that they're very clearly into you. And I think because you do, you know, it's not like you, I think you do definitely have like a solidly like romantic, sensual, sexual part of yourself. And you know, yeah, I think that you just had to find the right person to like be that way with. And so I feel like you're both sort of very excited to be able to be the other person for them, you know? So you're very excited that they come across and they're like the perfect sort of person that you've been waiting for, and that they don't have any discernible red flags, and they seem wonderful and amazing and probably very funny and passionate and outgoing and sociable. Those are just some words that came to mind with these people. But I think that they are going to very much, yeah, I think that they're gonna be very excited. Yeah, also that someone like you exists. So it's very, yeah, it's a mirrored energy. You guys have both sort of been waiting for the other person to come around, you know? And they finally have. You guys were both definitely in that hanged man energy. And so it makes it very easy for you guys to come together. So I feel like you guys are quickly dating, and I feel like, you know, during the dating phase, you establish a very strong friendship, and so then you like quickly get into a relationship, you know, and it progresses very steadily. But I'd say like probably exponentially steadily, you know? Like I think that it continually, like it goes up and up. It's an exponential curve. Like you guys are just so quick to understand how important the other is. It's so sweet. It really is very sweet energy. They're just like, honestly, I'm getting like golden retriever puppy dog vibes from them. But they're probably, I'm also getting very muscular appearance, possibly. Um, Maybe like lighter sandy hair. But they're just going to be so excited to meet you and see you and get to know you. And yeah, maybe there's some energy of a little bit more of timidness on your side, but you're also just going to be, you know, you're going to be ready for them, because maybe you're timid, but maybe you realize that it's just sort of from your past experiences. So I think that you're going to be able to really overcome it, and your guys are going to, yeah, just come together so cohesively. You know, yeah, it could be like an energy of you in the past. You're like, oh, I've just been burned too many times, and like I just can't even believe that this person is actually here. Like, could this actually be true? But I feel like you're just gonna be like, yeah, no, of course this is true. They're just my person, and so it is very easy in that way. But okay, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Pile two. So yeah, we got the energy of both you guys. You guys are both ready for this relationship, both in that hanged man energy. Um, you guys are both solidly healed. It's gonna be like, congratulations, honestly, because like coming together into union for you guys is gonna be pretty easy just because of all the inner work you've already done. And you guys are probably gonna be outside. This person's definitely gonna pursue you. But you're gonna, you know, you are gonna pursue them back. I feel like you're gonna want to give them signals to let them know that you are interested, because I think that you recognize that you do have a little bit of a reserved, standoffish energy, just because of this past like history with relationships, and they're gonna, like, you know, they're gonna respect that. But you're going to also definitely want to give them the signs that you're interested in them, and they're going to be very receptive to it, and so they're going to be very quick to pursue you and, show you that you can trust them. And so you trust them very quickly because you are ready. That's exciting. And yeah, you probably meet each other outside. I'm getting sort of like park vibes. Semi-reserved Sonoma County is very, outdoorsy. It's like the wine country. And so it is, yeah, maybe you guys meet at like a vineyard or something. Those are outside. So yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to leave it at that, but, all right. Pile 2, this was your reading. If you liked this reading, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what resonated. Let me know what readings you want me to do next. I will only do readings that resonate with me, that are in alignment with me at the time. So, don't be upset if I don't, or you can be upset if I don't choose your reading. But, it's not personal. It's just what my energy feels in alignment with at the moment. But I hope you have a very nice day or night whenever you're watching this. But goodbye. Hello, pile 3. If you chose this little coaster, I got all the different colors. What? This will be your reading. I don't know what that's from. Wow. I mean, so I think it's like a mix of, there's like blue light coming from that window. There's like a warmly lit candle right there. I don't know. Oh my god, that was so weird. So many different colors. That was cool. Pretty. I was gonna say, oh, rainbow. Maybe you guys are gay. Maybe you resonate with LGBTQ identities or relationships. If so, welcome. Yeah, the lighting is so weird. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, this is going to be your reading about meeting your future spouse for the first time. So let's see. Let's look at this coaster guy a little bit. It says Robert Mondavi Winery in Napa Valley. So there's a similar energy to the Sonoma County one. I forgot which pile that was. I think pile 2. Yes, but so you could also have an energy of it being outside. Maybe outside near your home, near their home. So let's see, where does, we're gonna get, okay, so I think what I was doing, I'm sorry, this is a little bit after I filmed the other reading. So I think where I was getting the energy you're in when you guys meet, the energy they're in when you guys meet, and then how you guys meet, the energy of the meeting. So let's do that. Oh, I keep hearing weird noises. And I saw the 9 of Wands at the bottom of this deck. Okay, let's first get the energy that you're in. Pile 3, that pile 3 is in when they meet their future spouse for the first time. It just fell out. I hate it when the cards just fall out. Oh, well that's pretty good. So, Page of Cups and 6 of Wands. So maybe like a place where you like anticipate meeting people. It could be, let's see how it is, where it is. Well, no, this is your energy. The energy that you're in, yeah. So you're coming off a win. Oh, yeah, the sun. You're coming off a win. Maybe you feel good about yourself, or you feel a little optimistic about, what you have to offer a relationship, so you don't feel that bad about it. 2 of Pentacles. Maybe it's something like, maybe you're having to, could be you have to juggle something. I'm getting a little bit about work-life balance, maybe. Or maybe just balance of, socializing with people, but also, staying with yourself. I don't know if you guys hear the beeps or the dings. I think that you do. But okay. So, oh gosh, I keep having cards that fall before. So confidence, it comes with time and practice. That was just popping out underneath. So I think that this is the energy that you are in. You're like newly confident in this energy. I think that you're coming out of a win. I think that you were tested. You had to make a choice, and you made a choice for yourself that was very lucrative. You know, like maybe you had. It's you have achieved something. But okay, we're gonna get clarifiers. So let's see, clarifier for the Page of Cups. 2 cards. The Star and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, you've been dreaming of like a new beginning. So you've been like, I feel like whatever energy you come into this meeting with, it's going to be like you were working hard in the past. You got something done. You achieved something. But you've been like, I don't know. I feel like now you're sort of realizing you have to be fulfilled by something else, or it's like the thing that you were pursuing or the thing that you obtained, it didn't fulfill you in every way. I think that now you're realizing maybe I do want some like very genuine connections in my life, and so I think that's something that you manifested came in, and I think that it's going to continue. I feel like life is going to continue to feel that way. It's going to feel this way, like the sun. You're going to keep like getting rewarded, I feel like, for learning things and for gaining more confidence. You're going to gain confidence just because you're going to be very consistent in learning lessons. 9 of Pentacles, yeah. So you're able to jump from the 7 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, and you're able to, manifest it for yourself very much. And then for the 2 of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Chariot. Yeah, so you're gonna fight hard, but I feel like you're coming to this meeting probably figuring like you're gonna probably meet someone important. Maybe you don't figure you'll literally meet your future spouse, but I think that whatever it is, whatever the meeting is, like you come to it anticipating something. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about your future spouse. So you were fresh off a win. I feel like you got rewarded somehow. Like, I feel like just something went right in your life, something that you could very much tell someone that you just met, I think it would be whatever happened, maybe it's like you moved apartments, or you got a car, or you got a new job, or you got into a program. It's just like something good happened in your life. That's what's happening right now, and it's boosting your confidence, and also it's but you're sort of realizing that you do still want to put yourself out there because you do want to. I feel like you want to find someone. You are in this little Page of Cups energy. Good for you. And so, okay, now we're going to channel what energy your future spouse is going to be in. Because this is a very receptive energy of yours. It really is. I feel like you're high off a recent win, and so I feel like you're very also excited for future wins for yourself. But so your future spouse's energy right before you guys meet, or like as you guys are meeting, the energy that they come to the meeting with. Oh man. Let's see. I'm getting honestly like some Scorpio vibes from this group. Even though we don't have that energy really. We have fire energy, a little bit of earth, a little bit of water. We don't have oh my gosh, 10 of Cups, that's the energy that they're coming to this with. So I feel like, yeah, maybe this is like, I'm so interested to know what this thing is, because it's something like you guys are both looking forward to this, and it's like, just like, why? So let's see, let's continue with their energy. Because, it's 10 of Cups to begin with. The World. So they were recently completing cycles too, and maybe that's why. Gosh, this is really I can't shake the feeling. And this could only resonate for a select few of you. if any. But for some people, this feels like the energy of like a dating event, you know, like for example, the one that they had in you know, Love on the Spectrum, like this, I feel like I saw just like real classic like blind dating, like speed dating events. Oh my gosh, and this came out to clarify some of your other card. So I mean, there's definitely like a strong mirroring energy going on. You guys are very similar, having completed cycles. I feel like more you, it's like you're achieving things. I feel like for them it's like closing out cycles. I feel like you're gaining things. I feel like they're cutting people off because they're learning lessons, which is a similar energy to you. And you see how like kind of like contrasting these energies are? This is like so blue, whereas this is like so bright and yellow. And it has like so much rod and so many rods and, you know, the pentacles. But then yeah, look at that one. So let's look. Let's evaluate. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups. Oof. We had 2 cards coming out. Okay, the Hierophant and 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, so they're looking for something. They're looking for like a solid relationship, and I feel like that is also what you're looking for. Like specifically in whatever context this is. So maybe it's actually like maybe this isn't even a context where you're like anticipating meeting people in a romantic sense, but maybe it's something where you want to be meeting people, like just people, like to, I don't know, it could be like something like a network event. Temperance to clarify the world. Yeah, so they had to balance energies in their life. They had to cut off connections that they weren't meant to, that they were not aligned with. And maybe some that they wanted to be aligned with, or they felt like they were aligned with, like very strongly. But then, like, you know, I think it could have very much been that just they were given a red flag and they had to close it out. They shut it down, and so I think that they're rapidly learning lessons, and so you're gonna feel relieved, I think. Okay, the High Priestess, or because I was getting this energy in another reading of mine. I feel like it's going to be a very easy energy of coming together, because I feel like you guys are both so looking for the same thing. You have the same mindset. I feel like you're healed to a similar extent. See the High Priestess, and I feel like that extent is very, very far. High Priestess clarified by the Devil. Wow, so Pentacles energy over here, that's Capricorn. Okay, well, let's get the... So I feel like they could, yeah, so I feel like it could be something like when they meet you, they were cutting off toxic energies, toxic past energies. So maybe when they meet you, they're a little bit, you know, a little bit skeptical about what energy you have, because I am getting that, you know, because your energy is a little bit lighter. It's a little bit more optimistic feeling, I feel like, a little bit. And so I feel like their energy is maybe just a little bit more scrutinizing. That's what I'm getting. And this, the 8 of Cups, is clarified by the 7 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords, which is a beautiful energy. So it's, you know, they're looking at in the Cups in the past. They're looking at the past lessons. They're thinking, do these lessons apply to, you know, this situation right now with this person? And I think it's like, no, like it's like they're able to move past it. They've learned the lessons, and I think that it's just, you know, maybe this is just a little bit of an initial energy of theirs that they're in. I feel like it could be that you pursue them. I'm not sure. I feel like it could just be also like you guys naturally come together. We'll pick cards about it. But yeah. Let's get cards about the energy of the connection. But I'm just feeling that you guys could potentially... It could be... Oh, sorry. It could be something like, you know, meeting at a networking event, or even meeting at a bar or something. Just like meeting somewhere where it could definitely be sociable, but it doesn't have to be sociable. Or you don't have to like you anticipate meeting people, but not, yeah, maybe not in a romantic way. but let's see what the energy of it is. Let's see what the energy of the meeting is. The energy of the meeting is the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like it's something. Wow, Three of Wands. Three of Wands is giving me a similar energy to the Six of Swords that had shown up for your future spouse over here. I'm getting that the energy. Okay, let's finish getting cards. I'm getting that the energy, like, it both happens pretty slowly, but also pretty quickly, which is a little confusing. Oh my gosh, and then the Eight of Pentacles, so then it's like a little slowly again, but a little faster than before. So I don't know, it could actually, I think it could be like you guys do meet, and it's such Pentacles energy. Oh my gosh, it's Pentacle Wand, Pentacle Wand. So I'm getting it could totally be something having to do with passion. And that could be like fun hobby, it could be career fun stuff, but I think that it has something to do with passion, but also something to do with like definitely like I'm getting kind of Three of Pentacles energy, so definitely like an additional energy. I'm going to clarify all of these cards as well. Yeah, so like Three of Pentacles energy, it feels like there's another Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, so many Pentacles. There's another energy that's sort of bringing you guys together, or there's another energy connecting the two of you. So now we're clarifying the Three of Wands. This card. The Page of Pentacles. So many Pentacles. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so it's. It could be something like, yeah, like you're meeting at a bar, you're meeting at a networking event, you're meeting out, just like, I don't know, at a reunion, at some sort of event, just some sort of event for some sort of thing, like shared organization or, I don't know, entity or something, like maybe it's a person's birthday party, I don't know. It's probably different for different people, and it's probably also, I don't know, probably not supposed to be super specific, because you're supposed to be able to read the energy, engage it to your situations. You're not supposed to go through sort of like a checklist and check to see if all of like these parameters are meant for these things to happen. That's why I'm checking the energy of it, because that's how you're going to identify when this is near and when you can realistically expect it. So the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Devil, which had shown up before, which is more earth energy. Yeah, so I feel like, and it's definitely one person is probably, I don't know who it is at first. I think one person is probably pursuing the other one more. I'm feeling like it could be you, just because, but also, yeah, Two of Swords, I don't know, maybe it is this person. Maybe they just have that initial energy of being a little bit afraid, just they need some time to remember to, leave the past in the past. And so maybe it is that they do pursue you, like maybe it is that you and them, you help facilitate a more grounded, like, relationship with them based on that shared entity or something that you guys are coming together to celebrate or whatever. But, I think it could be you, but it could be them. Take what resonates. I think that they could be the ones that are maybe trying to make something tangible happen to, pursue you in a romantic way. Yeah, Judgment. Oh, Judgment. Let's get some other ones. Two more. Hanged Man. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I feel like you were probably both in that energy, and I think that that's why. I think that especially this person was in a Hanged Man energy, so I think that that's what also really made it very easy for them to sort of for them to pursue you, for them to let go of the past energy and pursue you, you know? And I'm getting these past energies. It's just, yeah, they had to cut people off, boundaries. They had toxic people that they didn't want in their lives, people that they couldn't trust, that weren't good for them, that they thought they could trust but that they couldn't, and they had to close out cycles with them. And they had to realize that just because they dealt with a lot of these people in the past doesn't mean that you're someone like that. And so here you have the Hangman and then the Queen of Cups. So yeah, they're gonna let you come to them at first, maybe with like this work type sociable thing, but I think that they're gonna pursue you after that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, let's get some like more actual. And then I just saw the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, which is beautiful. Yeah, let's get some more cards about just like the meeting. That's incredible. So yeah, that's the energy of the meeting. These are your individual energies. Beautiful, incredible, wonderful, cool. Let's see. I'm gonna take a sip of water. I need more water. Okay. We have time. Of course we do. So let's get some about, yeah, some more about what this future, what this meeting is like exactly, you know, what it's physically like, you know, where it is. Because I'm getting, yeah, so right now I have the energies of where you guys are at, yeah, but I want to know more physically where. Yeah, any more ideas? Yeah, it's at some sort of shared thing. Take some stuff out. I'm getting, you know, it could be bars, clubs. It could quite literally be a networking event, a job fair, normal fair, carnival, amusement park. Let's see. Pile ones. Not pile one. No. Pile three. Pile one for today. Pile three is future spouse. The meeting. The first meeting with him. What's it like? There was just so much Pentacles energy that came out. Sun, paint the sun back into your sky. This card, literally, like, it's a little bit frightening. It's a little concerning. It's just so confusing, you know? Why is this, of all cards, this one specifically, just so... I feel like I heard yelling outside my door. Sun, paint the sun back into your sky. It could be, I mean, so it could be nighttime, but sun, so it could definitely just be daytime. I think it's probably daytime, honestly, for a lot of you. Wings, you never needed those wings to fly. It's going to be an opportunity that you're going to really go out on maybe out on a limb for. I think it could totally be, or take yourself out on a date. I'm just getting such deja vu with these messages. And then, dragons, slay them all. Gray, endings are inevitable. Oh my gosh. So endings are inevitable, yeah. I think that's the energy that your future spouse was in. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it could actually be like, you guys may notice it's like, what's it called, like dusk or something, or, yeah, I think that it may be, like the sun may be setting around this time, and you could notice it outside your door. Which justice is coming, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that you met them in some sort of social work, hobby, passion. Raindrops, take a chance on them. What's coming to my mind is that that song from Mamma Mia, the ABBA song, Take a Chance on Me, which is always, honestly, it's such a sweet song, sweet energy to me. I love it. But I'm definitely getting that this is, okay, so this is some sort of work situation facilitated by a third party, work or hobby, passion, some sort of social situation facilitated by a third party. I feel like it's probably a real person. It could totally be, though. Actually, I mean, that's the only one with another person. It could be just facilitated by something else, and it could just happen to be that there are other people there as well, like maybe, for example, you're really passionate about psychology and it's a psychology course and you meet this person there. You'll be your own first priority. I think that that's the energy that you are going to be in. Yeah, I think you're going to connect with them. You're going to connect with them about work stuff. You're going to talk to them about that, maybe. And maybe you guys are like, maybe it's just by chance that you even get started talking at all. Maybe you guys are just sitting next to each other, and the professor says, or someone says, like, turn to the person next to you and talk about it. Let them go. And then you do, and you continue talking to them. And maybe you were the one who was like a little bit more of the extroverted energy in the beginning, talking to them about the job and stuff, or the course, but then later on they were the ones who kind of pursued you. Beautiful energy. I do love it. I do love it. I do love it. Which just a little, okay. Not to plug my other readings, but like, I love, part of the energy that I love about like these future spouse readings is that you do get the energy of just like the overall connection too. And I can feel how nice this connection is. So definitely if you feel drawn to like, if you feel like you if you feel like you strongly have messages in this pile, you could totally feel drawn to some of my other readings about your connection, because I think this is a very nice connection reading. And actually, I don't think I have any reading that I've recorded yet, about what the actual connection is like with your future spouse. So maybe that is inspiring me to film something like that. I'll see how much energy I have, but it sounds like I have a lot of energy. Okay, anyway, so throw in your potential is endless, and I feel like that's the energy of this connection. Oh my gosh. And that's what they're gonna let you know. And see, that's I feel like what I wanted to say too. I feel like I love this energy of this relationship. I would love to explore it more. And so yeah, this pile is, I feel like, definitely encouraging me, I feel like, to do another reading very soon, possibly tonight, possibly after these. Ooh, it's 20:22 p.m. I love it when it does that. That could be an angel number for you, 222. Let's see, are there more things that I want to say about this? Are there more things I want to say about this? Yeah. Okay, so I'll get some of these cards. I'll get some of these cards. Is there anything else that you want to say about this connection with pile 3 and their future spouse, their first meeting? This shout out gratitude. Yeah, you guys are gonna be like, you guys are gonna mirror each other in that. You're gonna both be you're gonna be grateful for the relationship. You're gonna be very confident in it, because it's gonna be gratitude, but also it's not gonna be like disbelief. You guys are gonna very much sort of be like, yes, I accept this person. Like, I claim this 100%. The resurrection. That's gonna be, yeah. So I don't know, this could just feel like someone that you know before. Maybe it's someone that you actually do know before, but it could just feel like someone very familiar. I think it's someone who you'll experience a lot of transformations with. I think that they're probably a deeply transformative person. And I think that, yeah, you're just gonna, I mean, in a way, you are gonna be a little bit of lessons for each other. Or, like, Ascension. That is just such like a heavenly card. Yeah, okay. You're gonna be lessons, but like probably lessons in self-love. So I feel like it's not terrible lessons, guardian angel, but I think that you guys are going to, yeah, teach each other things. Universal Christ. I feel like you guys have a deeply spiritual connection, and I feel like this person especially is, I feel like they're good at implanting ideas in your mind. I feel like they're good at, oh my gosh, co-creation. I think that they're good at letting you know things like psychically. I think you guys do have a very strong psychic bond, but I think that especially like you are very, you know deeply what they're thinking at times. And I think it is sort of because they're very strongly sending that message to you. Intimacy, yeah, I mean, that's going to be a very important part of your relationship. I think that, and I think in the beginning also, you guys are going to be very, very drawn to each other in that way. I think there is going to be some sort of aspect of feeling like you met each other before, or feeling like you did have some sort of idea of what this person was going to look like before you met them. I think it does just sort of feel a little bit faded, because just like, yeah, there's some aspect of like someone else or a third party bringing you together. And I mean, look at this heavenly card. Like, there's just something deeply spiritual about this connection. I think you do have a deeply spiritual connection. Definitely, just like hands down. Factually, what is this? Decision. Yeah, so I think that you guys are kind of sort of, you're both gonna have to make the decision to like engage with the other, truly. You know, like you're both gonna have to take charge in that way. It's not gonna, because I think that if either of you sort of, revelation, yeah, I think that if either of you did not or do not, I think that the other would very much interpret it as rejection, and they would stop trying to pursue you because they would not want to make you uncomfortable. So I think that you guys are both going to really make sure that the other knows that you do want to continue engaging with them. Mother Mary, and then that card just like flew out. That's at the pinnacle, Mother Mary, and that's just such like a divinely like spiritual, miraculous connection, Mother Mary. I mean, the Virgin Mary. There could be some aspect of, yeah, I mean, with gratitude also, I am getting a little bit, this could definitely be a gay relationship, because look at that rainbow, beautiful. But I'm getting that, you know, I feel like maybe you, the lighter person, the sunnier person, maybe they could have not really been in many relationships before. Maybe this other person were, or there could just be some level of like this person is a little inexperienced in something that this person isn't totally inexperienced in. So there's some energy of that too. But okay, I'm going to leave this here, pile 3. That was nice and quick, but it was some good messages, honestly. I totally forget how long my other ones were. But I feel like this is totally a good length, you know? It was just such a straightforward reading. I think that, yeah. So I think that any lessons that you guys do have to, and I think I did a reading that's like the energy of your relation. Did I? I don't know. Or I did something where I feel like I got out energy like this. I don't know, like, but yeah, so I feel like, I don't know, the lessons that you do have to go through together, it's more so like lessons of continually trusting the other person, you know, lessons of, I guess just like not of recognizing that you have healed like your abandonment issues. I feel like you do have probably those intrusive thoughts, but I think that you guys both have really, like, for the most part, healed those parts of yourself, and you need to realize that you can be sort of like, I guess, vulnerable enough with another person to like let them know what's going on. Alright. But okay, pile 3. I'm gonna say that was your reading. Alright, goodbye. Let's get to the last one. You know, I think I'm actually going to take a break to eat some of the delicious cake that I made myself. Oh my gosh, wait, no, this is the one that okay, no. That's the one I already did. But this one, okay, I'm gonna take my cake break. Hey guys, okay, I'm back. I ate my cake, it was delicious. Alright, pile 4. Last but not least, this is you, Zinfandel, Chalk Hill, Blackstone. Interesting. Interesting. I don't get it. I gotta be real, I don't get it. Don't get it at all. I think there are some grapes on it. It's obviously a vineyard as well. But it does not really look that much outside, so it may not be outside. May not be outside, not to burst your bubble. I mean, if you want it to be outside, take what resonates. And maybe it will be outside. We're gonna see. But I am not getting many specifics from that. I'm getting a little confused, even. It's so interesting. I feel like I never get anything about, dating apps or anything, you know? I'm waiting for a dating app one. I mean, I don't use them myself, so maybe that's why, but I know that other people do and they are successful, so maybe just none of them are reading my readings. Or maybe I'm just not seeing it. Let's see. Alright, well, first we're going to get what your energy is when you're getting into the relationship. Let's see. I'm in a silly mood. I feel like it's probably a silly energy. But then the Knight of Swords, which is not a very silly energy, you know? So maybe it's your future spouse who's the silly one. I get that. Oh, 3 of Swords. You're not in a silly energy. You're not. You're not at all. Okay, let's get some more. What else? What other energy are they in? Oh, okay. 9 of Cups. Confusing. What other energy are you in? How else would you describe your energy? Strength. Okay, so you're on the mend. That's what you're doing. Okay, I'm gonna get some clarification. I don't know if you were the one who's doing the stabbing in this Knight of Swords or if you were getting stabbed, because the Knight of Swords with the 3 of Swords right next to it. I don't know. It seems like even if you were doing the stabbing, it seems like that person stabbed you right back. So Knight of Swords, okay, it's you. It's like, you're like, here I am, giving my little pentacle, like, and what that is you're like, you know, stabbing this person, but then this person is actually like, I don't know, they're kicking you back. They're doing something like, you know, it's something that makes you feel like what you did to them at first. Even if you felt like you were doing something really intense to them at first, it was something they shot back. Something shot back, so it made you feel like you were, you know, sort of as small as you wanted them to feel. So let's see, this 3 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles, yeah, so I'm getting, oh my gosh, I don't know. It could be. So the 9 of Cups clarified by the King of Cups. Hold on. Okay. Take what resonates. Oh my god. And then the Queen of Cups. Oh my god. Okay, I'm saying take what resonates. But for someone specific, oh my god, this could have quite truly been a third-party situation. And the thing is, we don't have the 3 of Cups, so we have the 3 of Swords and then the 3 of Pentacles right beneath it. And it's giving me very much 3 of Cups energy. But the thing is, like, we don't have the Cups. I feel like that emotional thing was just not there. I think that it could have been, so take what resonates. I feel like for someone, this could have been, like, genuinely like getting cheated on by a significant other. And I think so you very quickly discovered this, and you sort of had to very quickly cut them off. And so that's that energy of like you're like, I break up with you, but then it's just like well, they cheated on you and that felt horrible and it was out of your control in that regard. And if they hadn't cheated on you, like, you probably would not have broken up with them at all. And so now you're very much on that mend. You're trying to embody this 9 of Cups energy. You're trying to have the strength to like push through it, because So, and I was getting like the romantic energy specifically because these two cards came out right after the Three of Pentacles down here. So, I mean, it is like, hold on, I got stuff in my hair. Anyway, so it is, okay, I would consider you guys counterparts, you and your future spouse, probably, you know, twin flames, take what resonates though, but that's just what I'm getting from these cards. And I keep wanting to say these cups, I think that you guys both have very watery emotional energy, and I think that that's what this past heartache relationship was void of. It didn't really have a lot of emotional stuff going on, so I think that you're back to trying to really fill and overflow your own cup right now. But I think that this person coming in is going to very much complete you in this energy, and maybe at first you're not really going to be looking at each other, or, you know, I really want to get some energy about this. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to learn about it. I mean, we're going to get energy about it, because I don't know. So I think I'm actually going to keep these cards. I think I am. Oh, you know, that's what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use these cards, the other deck that I have, which is what I think I did in every other reading except for the last one. Whoops, sorry, pile number 3. Sorry, but that's okay. You still got a wonderful message. Anyways, so now that's the energy that you're in. So I think that, and even if that wasn't like you got cheated on, I feel like it was, I don't know, maybe you got fired from a job. Maybe you really quickly realized you needed to leave a job. Maybe you were going to get like a pay cut, or maybe they were just like going to not fulfill some end of their bargain or something. Like, I think it was something that you very quickly, either you got cut off from yourself and you realized you should have cut it off yourself maybe, or it was something that you cut off. Let's see, and then let's see what your future spouse's energy is like when they're coming into this relationship with you. Okay, I'm going to try to talk louder so that you guys can hear me just to make sure. But the thing is, I don't like to yell because my voice and my jaw will start to hurt. Like, and I'm getting like literally like ringing in my ears right now. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Anyways, so your future spouse's pile 4's future spouse's energy. I talk so quickly, it is crazy. Okay. Let's do it. Let's go for it. So, that was a pun. I'm getting your future spouse is silly. They're mad silly. And then 10 of Swords comes out. And remember, that's what I was saying before with you. I was being like, funny, and then the Knight of Swords came out, and then I'm like, that's not funny. And the 3 of Swords too, I was like, also not funny. And then, I mean, the Knight of Cups isn't even funny. You didn't get really a single funny card. Let's see. 10 of Swords, Temperance. I'd say Temperance is a funny card. So yeah, I think your future spouse really makes you laugh. Congratulations. 8 of Cups, that's not a funny one. And then these other cards came out, but I'm not going to take them because they belong on the ground. Or actually, let's see what they are. 7 of Cups, the Empress, and the 5 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh my gosh, this is sad. So I feel like they definitely, so they're a funny one, but the thing is they have their blues, you know? Like, look at this pattern, you know? It's like blue, dark, depressing, bloody, and then it's like la-di-da-di-da, temperance, like everyone find peace and harmony and contentment and balance out everything in your life. And then it's like, oh, 8 of Cups, deeply mysterious, 5 of Pentacles. But then it's like, you know, the Empress, and then it's the mysterious 7 of Cups. So I think that it is like, you have 8 of Cups and then the 7 of Cups. This person's energy is, they're lighthearted. They're laughing through the pain. That is truly their energy. I think that they have some dark things in the past, some dark energies that they've been leaving, that they've had to leave. So let's get some clarifying cards. And it was these 3 cards in a row. So let's see. Let's get a clarifier for the 10 of Swords. Four of Wands. It's like they're going to be so exhausted. I feel like in their past relationships, they really had to fight for themselves. They had to fight to be heard. Okay, so for this, I'm not really getting, okay, it could be social media, but what I'm mostly getting is it's just something like seeking out people or something. I mean, we'll touch more when we get there, but I'm definitely getting the potential for social media because I'm getting more swords energy. I'm getting that very, it's gonna like more Gemini energy, but there is definite water. But so Four of Wands, they in their past relationships, they're so done with yeah, feeling like they needed to scream to be heard. Like I feel like they're just exhausted, and so I feel like they had to withdraw their energy, come into balance, learn how to not scream, how to not be around people who make them feel like they have to scream. I feel like they're ready for the Four of Wands. They're ready to like have a commitment, and they're definitely like, you know, seeking it out, but yeah, they're just tired. Strength and Three of Cups. So I'm taking Strength for Temperance. So yeah, I mean the strength to find balance, and the Eight of Cups, the Three of Cups. Yeah, see, so I was saying the Three of Cups energy, I was feeling it here. So I mean they could have learned very similar lessons, you know, to you, or they could have gone through similar cycles where I mean, I think it was more so their energy, which is funny. Take what resonates. It could be reversed. Maybe they got cheated on, maybe you got cheated on, maybe neither of you got cheated on, but I feel like for someone it could have been like that, but I'm getting for them it could have been something like, yeah, just the people had their emotions invested elsewhere, you know, like instead of wanting to try and do right by this relationship with this person, I think that these people that this person was around, I think that the people they were around very much sort of had their own self-interests, so they didn't really think much about probably what's in their best interest. Ace of Cups, and look at this. Like, despite this all, despite the Five of Pentacles, they're still ready to put themselves out there and to try and like make abundance from like what choices they can find. Even after they get like abandoned themselves, they're ready to just sort of they're ready to get back out there. But I mean, it's not rash, it's not hasty, you know, like they'll take the time to truly get better, to be with themselves. And that's what temperance is, you know, like, and that's what they had to learn. They had to learn when they were putting themselves out there a little too soon, and that's the lesson that they've been learning. And so they're ready for this Ace of Cups. They're ready for this relationship. I'm so excited for you guys. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the energy of the relationship. I'm going to get that in a little mixture of such. Let's see. Let's do it now. The energy of the meeting. Let's see. Yeah, so for this one, I mean, okay, I mean, no, we'll see what comes out. We'll see what comes out. But I am going to say that I think they could be, okay. So I think that one of you is probably actively looking for a partner and the other probably isn't. And so I think one of you could spot the other before the other. But okay, let's get the energy of the meeting. Energy of the meeting. Ooh, Five of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like definitely one spots you before the other. I feel like the other's sort of in their own world, and the other, and then there's one who's just sort of watching them, observing. And I think the one who's observing is probably this one, because I am getting a little bit a little slightly more of a darker energy just from these cards, so I am getting a little bit more of like the mysterious in the background, or at least just you know, a little bit of undercover, a little bit of spy, a little bit of ninja. That's what it's giving me. But I mean, they're still gonna they're gonna be funny, you know, but I think that they are just gonna be, they're gonna be reserved and they're gonna be observant. The stars, so it's going to be very dreamy, I feel like. Let's see. Six of Swords, yeah, it's gonna be very dreamy. I feel like there could just be something, yes, so someone's gonna pursue the other, and I think it is probably, I think it could be this one pursuing this one, but I mean, take what resonates. Queen of Wands, beautiful. All right, let's clarify these. So the energy of the meeting, it could be like, you know, yeah, during, it could, honestly, it could be on social media. It could be on social media. It could be on a dating app, but it could also really just be on social media. It could be, you know, Queen of Wands is giving me something sort of very passionate, sort of influencer, honestly. And then just this, on it, really, like, this is giving me very much, like, searching them out, actively searching them out, actively finding them somehow. And then obviously this is fame, you know, this is like being known by people. So I think that it definitely could be something like social media. But okay, we're gonna clarify the Five of Cups. Five of Cups, look, the 2 cups we're getting covered. We're gonna clarify the Five of Cups. Let's see about the energy of this meeting. Pile. Oh, I keep getting way too many cards. Okay. Please just like 1, 2, max 3. I think my max is going to be 3 cards to clarify these cards, please. Let's see. The 5 of Cups. Oh my gosh. 4, 5, no, 5, nope, can't, nope, not, it's called boundaries, not doing that. Oh, and look, 1 card came out, beautiful, and it was the 8 of Wands. Oh, exactly, it's the 8 of Wands. This was giving me 8 of Wands energy. 6 of Swords was giving me 8 of Wands energy. So I think that the energy of this meeting is someone probably approaches the other one very quickly, and honestly, now that I'm seeing it, I wouldn't be surprised if it's this person, and I feel like odds are you may be this person watching this reading, but take what resonates. But I feel like the strength, or maybe I'll call them, I mean, this is Leo energy, but the thing is, I'm getting Aries energy from them. I'm getting Aries energy from this person. So this person is giving me an Aries energy, and you know, they may not actually have Aries energy because I don't think that any Aries card has actually come out. But, and then this one is giving me, I want to say, it's giving me a little bit of Taurus. It's giving me some Libra. It's giving me some Gemini. It's giving me some Scorpio. That's what this one is giving me. But anyway, I feel like this person, I feel like that they could be the ones to sort of spontaneously reach out to this person, which is a little bit converse of what I was saying before, so of course take what resonates. It could even be something like this person follows them and talks to them about something, or this person does, but then this person could take it a step further, or vice versa. I feel like it's just, this person is giving me a lot more, like, a lot more air energy. I mean, yeah, because the swords, but also, yeah, a lot more, they'll vocalize more. 10 of Cups clarifying the star. Wow. Yeah, so I mean, the energy of this meeting, it's like, I think that the other person is going to feel inspired to reach out to them because of feeling like they could have this Ten of Cups potential with them. And then Eight of Swords. Wow, Eight of Swords clarifying the Seven of Swords, or the Six of Swords. Okay, so it goes 6 to 8 of Swords. Let's see. I mean, Eight of Swords, look at them in the blindfold. There's something they're not seeing. Yeah, so I mean, it could be weird. A little bit confusing of some energy. Let's see. Let's explore it. Next one I'm getting is Queen of Wands. Oh my god, guys. Queen of Wands, clarifying the Queen of Wands. Wow, that's incredible. Wow, so I mean, I was gonna say, I was like, who is pursuing the other? That's literally what I was thinking. I was like, I'm honestly so confused by this. I'm a little bit, it feels a little bit like, you know, you guys, maybe either one hears of the other, or maybe you guys both hear of each other. You guys meet each other. I think that you guys are equally sort of intrigued by the other. I think that you guys, it could be definitely like a mirrored pursuing each other energy. I think that you guys, it could be that this person is a little more rash about it, a little bit more hasty, or maybe they're a little bit more vocal or verbally expressive about it, and this person is a little bit more like they're hinting towards it, or they're trying to hint towards it. But I mean, I think that this meeting, so it's going to be something sort of orchestrated by you both. I think that it's a little bit, hold on. Sneezed, which you guys heard. I think that you guys probably have heard of each other through the grapevine, I'm feeling like. Let's get some more energy on it. This is so interesting. Or yeah, it could totally be something like you guys both see each other on a dating app, and you guys both are equally sort of like really into the other person's profile. Or you guys both pop up as like recommended mutual friends online or something. I mean, or it could even be like in real life, you're with a friend. No, that was just me, my shadow. Thought it was the big mosquito flying around, but just me. But anyway, I think that it could be like, yeah, even some sort of, yeah, there's just like some sort of energy where you guys hear or are exposed to the other person's energy, and it makes you guys, I really feel like you guys are both exposed to the other person's energy. It really makes you guys both be very interested by the other. And it could only be like, it could be even something like the one person notices the other first and they have to make a move, but then once they do, you know, the other person like sort of finds them equally as interesting. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. Let's see, let's get some more energy. Let's get some more energy on this. I'm interested. Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords, 888 could be synchronicity for you. Eight of Cups, 8888. Universe, we're all just stardust. That card has been coming out so much too. Wow, that's incredible. Why is there a little box showing up on my camera? I don't know. Whatever. Universe, we're all just stardust. Let's see. So I think that this could be, okay, so that's obviously like how you guys get together. I feel like when you guys actually first meet in real life, it could be nighttime, or it could just be like, yeah, it could be that some of these messages on social media, or like following on social media, or seeing each other could be done during nighttime. I feel like the astrological seasons could be really important for you, like the tracking the moon could be very enlightening when it comes to like the cycles of your relationship, or to when to anticipate something. Phoenix, how's that for happily ever after? Wow, I don't know if this card has like ever come out before, but that's beautiful. I think that that's what this meeting is going to feel like. I think that you're both gonna sort of be so stunned that you were able to find someone like this in such such an unlikely scenario, honestly. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that it's like, I feel like you could have done this and it could have gone so oppositely of how it actually did go. Lioness, you've earned all your stripes, yeah. But it's like, no, there is some sort of aspect of like deep intuition, and so it could be honestly this person who does pursue something at first, because I'm getting a little bit more of an intuitive aspect from them, even though there's nothing outrightly saying it. But I mean, I'm feeling like there is something like this could have gone awry in so many different ways, but it didn't, and like of course it didn't. Red, forgive. Yeah, I mean, that's like the universe. The universe is like, forgive yourself for everything that you've done. We're now just gonna give you like everything that you want, basically, because you've learned lessons. And so yeah, it's gonna be like the universe is gonna be like, we're not taking things away from you anymore, or we're not trying to make you feel like you're getting things withheld from you, because you had to keep learning lessons, because you're done with it now. Library, take control of your own narrative. Yeah, and it's like the universe is going to be telling you to do that. It's going to be telling you to take control of your own narrative. It's going to be telling you to relax. Princess, you can be your own knight. Be self-sufficient. Don't rely on other people. Bitch, fire, stand up for yourself. Yeah, don't rely on other people. Feel free to stand firmly in your boundaries. Don't let other people test you. Protest, start a revolution. That's been coming out so much. Evil queen, you serve sugar, not salt. Yeah. I mean, it's all standing in your power. But I'm getting that this meeting, it's gonna feel like just the two of you. I think that whatever it is, I think that there is just like there's a strong verbal aspect of it, a strong vocal aspect of it, you know, like a strong communicative aspect of it. So I think that you guys, even if you meet sort of in real life, like, and I'm even getting that energy that it's like you meet them in a supermarket, you're both looking for something, you're talking about it because you're looking for something, and then you, I think, is this the one that had the Three of Cups somewhere? Yes, it did. So this is the one where I was talking, I feel like it, okay, I feel like it was definitely, yeah, this is also a pile where I feel like a third party sort of brings you together, so, but it's like, the third party is this setting, so I feel like you guys could be talking because of, yeah, you're at a grocery store, or maybe it's like, and that's what gets you together, and so you guys both sort of start chatting it up with the other, and maybe it's like this person who asks for the other person's number, and this person, like, maybe this person wouldn't normally do that, but they do it now because they intuitively feel it's right, something like that. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So yeah, it could be something like that. Could be something like, and then, okay, and then what I was going to say after that is you guys could exchange phone numbers, and you guys could really like have a lot of text conversations, and that could really be how your relationship sort of develops from those text relationships. One more card just from this to make a pretty sort of thing. Stars, you can manifest your every wish. Yeah, that's what this relationship's going to be. And I saw the big mosquito when I said that. Ugh, wish it would go away. But, yeah, so I think that that's what this relationship is going to be. I don't know, it's going to feel kind of crazy, you know, because you really are just going to be, like, in this situation, and you're going to be just so interested by this person, and they're going to be, like, equally as interested in you. And it's going to be such, like, a reciprocal energy, and, it's gonna feel like you did manifest it, because it does feel like everything sort of falls into alignment, because I mean, it's not every day that we find people that we're into, let alone people that we're genuinely into who like are also into us back. Like having those two things come together, I feel like, especially when it's a genuine way, I feel like it's very easy to like people when you don't really know who they are, or when you don't really know who you yourself is or are. I don't know what it is, but so I feel like when you're a little bit more grounded, when you're a little bit more in your genuine energy, it's hard to find connections because you have I feel like you just know yourself so much more, you know what you need, and so it's so much easier to like eliminate people. And I feel like this other person feels the same way, and so your relationship is going to be just sort of like very intense. Like you guys both check the boxes for the other, and it's going to be like you just aren't going to be able to believe that you really were able to sort of pull it off and come together. Confusion, yeah. So I feel like you're going to see this person, you are going to be a little confused because you're not going to really know if this is something, I guess, sustainable. Purgatory, yeah, I feel like you think you're gonna stay sort of in this purgatory forever, or you feel that way. And my phone just like went off when I said that. Guardian angel. So I feel like, I don't know, it's like you do feel like you were sort of led to this situation by a divine force, guardian angel. But I think that it was like you're led there, and then you're sort of a little almost numb. This could be one or both your energies, a little bit almost numb to like truly feeling like this could be real. Because you sort of just do assume that you're going to be a little bit in a stagnant energy. You're going to be going through the same cycles with people. You're going to be reliving the same heartaches your entire life. So I feel like you are feeling a little confused because of that. The Secret, which to me really is like a manifestation card, but also a little bit of a Two of Swords card. So I think that you're meant to be both intrigued by the other person because they do have this potential, but also, a little wary because you know that you don't know everything yet, and you're not supposed to know everything yet. All right, let's get some more. There's a lot of red, a lot of purple. The Lovers, yeah, you guys are gonna. I'm getting probably like some sort of soulmate energy from this. Mythic reality, you guys could be gay. Decision, yeah, so you guys are gonna have to you guys are both gonna definitely have to make the conscious decision to choose each other. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I got this message in another reading, so yeah, let me know if you did. I totally forget which one, but I remember the phrase, making the conscious decision to pursue each other. Past lives, that's why I was talking about soulmates. You guys have a sort of past life connection. I feel like this hugging energy is very easy for the two of you. I feel like even sort of soon after you meet, you're going to feel very comfortable in each other's presences. You're going to want to touch each other. Divine order, that's what I was feeling. Divine order, yeah. So I mean, this it does feel like your guardian angel brought you to this person, and so you guys are both just gonna you're both just gonna be there pursuing the other. And last but not least, we have Universal Christ. That's what it's going to be. I feel like this relationship honestly is going to be a little all-consuming at first. I think that you guys are both going to, I think that a lesson you guys are both going to be, you guys are both supposed to learn very quickly are boundaries. I think that you guys are going to become sort of all consumed in the other, and I think it's going to be a little bit of excitement, and I think that that's completely okay because again, you guys deserve the other. This is sort of what the universe brought to you because you did learn things. So I feel like now you're going to be a little mesmerized by them. You're going to be a little bit in your own world. And it's going to be, maybe it's going to be a lesson for you to come down a little bit from that. But, it's definitely not anything major in this relationship. And I mean, that's honestly a very beautiful lesson to have to learn, just, it's beautiful that you have to learn to just sort of translate the love and dreaminess of your relationship to the real world. You just have to ground that a little bit. So I was getting a little bit before, this sort of numbness energy, and I think that when you guys first meet each other, one or both of you could feel that way, and I think that it could just really be one or both of you sort of feeling the ethereal, dreamlike nature of this relationship and feeling the potential magnitude of this connection. So I feel like it makes it a little hard to sort of, I guess, really be present because you're a little bit, maybe it makes you a little zany, a little spacey, and maybe you can't name it as being a feeling of deep recognition, but I think it just is really a moment where you're unable to really think or process things clearly because like your brain in the background is just doing so much like other stuff, like remembering these past lives and these energies and such. Oh, but that's a beautiful energy. Like, congratulations. Congratulations. But I'm gonna leave it there, I think, pile 4. Ooh, fun, 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 fun. Fun, 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 fun. Yeah, so third party could come together. It could be, you know, it could be friends, mutual friends setting you guys up. Maybe they're like, oh, I know someone who's on the market. I think it will be a third party energy that's bringing you guys together. It could be, and I think that you guys will just do a lot of, you know, if it is being introduced by a friend, you guys could like do the thing, you guys could go on a date for the first time together, a blind date, and then like just sort of continuously text for a while after that. I feel like there's just gonna be a lot of communication. And it could be, take what resonates, it could be because you guys are busy bee, so you guys are just sort of not able to like freely see people in real life. And maybe also you don't want to give away your energy like that, which I totally get, I respect. You're just, you know, you want to be able to preserve your energy more easily than having someone there in real life with you. I get it. But okay, pile 4, I hope you like that. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what resonated. Let me know what readings you would like me to do in the future. But I will only do what resonates with me and what I have the energy for. Goodbye.